Striker Scorpion 82 is now sponsored by Warhammer 40,000 Lost Crusade, officially licensed by Games Workshop. Warhammer 40,000 Lost Crusade is set in a vast sector of the universe containing all the resources required to build a powerful fleet capable of purging the enemies of the Imperium. As a commander of the Primaris Space Marines, upgrade troops by unlocking new abilities and technology, and recruit classic 40k heroes with unique traits and playstyles. In a major update, Warhammer 40,000 Lost Crusade gives players the option to choose from 4 different Space Marine chapters: Ultramarines, Raven Guard, Imperial Fists and White Scars. Free to download and play. Unique link and code in the video description below, and by clicking the link it helps support the channel. Thanks and enjoy the game. Right, welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40,000. It's Challenge the Scorpion, Tau Empire versus Primaris Space Marines. Alright, so welcome to this 2000 points Challenge the Scorpion game. It's been a long time since we've had a challenge battle on the channel, but it will be Tau against Primaris Space Marines here. We'll take a look at the Space Marines in just a moment, but I'll run through the list here first of all for the Tau Empire. So just before I run through the list for the Tau, mention the patrons at gold level. They get names shouted out at the start of all of our games, and also patronic dice to use at some point during the game. So that's Andrew Swan, Chris Heim, Frank Vafecki, Jordan Russell, Justin Burton, Longbow BB, Luke Schwengel, Marcus Anthony, Maxfield Knuckles, Dave Humphreys, Nicholas Lucas, Patrick Nilsson, Paul Cook, Peter Elmo, Ray Cross, who's actually playing here today in this game, Tyler Summers, the artist formerly known as Veej, Dylan Moore, and Samuel Penaneri. So big thanks to them for their support at gold level. At the end of the game, I'll call out all of those supporting at silver level, and then you can check out the end credits for the names of all the Patreon supporters, including those supporting at bronze. All the proceeds are split 50-50, so half goes to SSWG Wargames Club, the local Wargames Club here where we're filming at the moment, and then also there is the camera fund now to help upgrade the camera and gear for the channel battle reports. And then we also have 3 Phoenix Lords here. That's the top tier level on YouTube channel membership. That's Michael Fryer, Chris Comiskey, and Martin, aka Vagabond. They will take command of some of the units here for this Tau force. So for the Tau, I'm running a double patrol, and I'm going to run them as Tau Sept, so 5+ on Overwatch here for these. Double patrol, so that's costing me 2 CP, so we're going to run at 10 command points here for this Tau army. HQ choice would be the Warlord here. In the Enforcer battle suit here, it's Commander Ghost Tide with the quadruple fusion blaster for him. Warlord trait is a Ghost who walks among us for the 6-inch guaranteed advance, and also given him the relic, the vectored manoeuvring thrusters for a 6-inch move after shooting in the shooting phase. Then second HQ choice is the Ethereal. Across here, then there is a third HQ being taken. It's Long Strike here, the character Hammerhead Gunship. Smart missile systems for him, 2 Seeker missiles, and then the Hammerhead railgun as well. Then on to troops, 2 units of 5, no upgrades here for these strike teams, and then 2 units of 10 breachers, again no upgrades for them. On to fast attack, there's an extra drone in there, it should be unit 4. There's 4 units of 4 drones, 3 units of 4 shield drones, and then 1 unit of gun drones here to help protect the crisis battle suits. Then on to elites. There is the Crisis Battlesuits here, unit of 4. The squad leader has missile pod and double fusion blaster, and then 2 of them have fusion blasters and plasma rifles, and the last one has double plasma rifle and shield generator for him. Martin, aka Vagabond, will take command of those in this game, so it will be the Vagabond Crisis Battlesuit team. Then moving across to the second elite's choice, it is the Ghost Kill with Fusion Collider, Double Fusion Blaster, Target Lock, Shield Generator as well. 2 stealth drones being taken for him. Chris Comiskey will take command of this model here in the game, one of the Phoenix Lords. Then, yeah, there's 2 more elites here. It's 2 single Firesight Marksmen. Then on to heavy support, it's Hammerhead number 2. Michael Fryer will take command of him. The loadout is exactly the same as Long Strike. And then 2 units of 2 XV-88 broadside battlesuits. The ones on the right-hand side equipped with the heavy RAL rifles and double plasma rifles for them, and also taking a Seeker missile for each of those. And then finally, this unit here in the middle, smart missile systems, double high-yield missile pods, Seeker missile, and advanced targeting systems for them. That's the TOW list here. They're up against Primaris Space Marines. We'll take a look now and see what Raycross has in his list. Alright, so 2,000 points of Primaris Space Marines here. This is Raycross's army. Here's a number of armies, but he's going to use the Primaris Space Marines in this game. We'll let him run through his list.
Okay, this is my 2,000 points of Primaris Space Marines using the Ultramarines Chapter Tactics. I have a Primaris Captain, who is my Warlord, equipped with a Mastercrafted Power Sword, has the Vox Spiritum Relic, and the Rights of War Warlord trait, which will allow all units within 9 inches, due to the Vox Spiritum, to have objectives secured if they are core. The Vox Spiritum extends the aura by 9 inches also for the reroll ones. I have a Primaris Lieutenant, equipped with the Mastercrafted Auto Bolt Rifle. Spent a command point to upgrade that to the Bellicose Bolt Rifle, which is a little bit better shooting weapon. And then I have the Primaris Tech Marine with no upgrades. For troops, I have 2 10-man squads of Intercessors with no upgrades. I have a 5-man squad of Intercessors with auto bolt rifles, and a 7-man squad of Assault Intercessors. For elites, I have a 3-man Aggressor squad with Fragstorm grenade launchers, and I have a Redemptor Dreadnought with the Macro Plasma Incinerator and the Icarus Rocket Pod, and a Heavy Flamer under the fist. In fast attack, I have an Outrider squad. In heavy support, I have a 3-man Eradicator squad with the Melter rifles. And then also in heavy support, I have 2 Gladiator Lancers with auto launchers, Icarus rocket pods, and heavy stubbers. And then finally, as a dedicated transport, I have an Impulsor with a shield dome.
Okay, so that's Ray's list. There is his own unique chapter here, the successor chapter of the Ultramarines. The Paladins of Ultramar is their name, painted up in the silver, and then the metallic colours being used for the shoulder pads and trim. We will take a look now at scenario and deployment for this battle. Alright, so we have a scenario. It's been randomly determined from Grand Tournament 2021 Strike Force size game. It's the Scouring here, so boxes at either end. Ray has elected to go at this end, so his Space Marines will be in here, and then the TOW deployment zone is marked out by the red dice across there. So quite a tight deployment zone here with 5 primary objectives on the board. One's dead centre, it's just next to the building. They're quite hidden away. There's another one here just next to this walkway. Another one here just next to the container, and then the other 2, one just over there just beyond the container, and the other one just at the foot of the stairs just through the gap. You can see it through there. So 5 objectives. For domination here, for primary objectives, the control of 2 or more objectives at the start of the command phase is worth 5 points. 3 or more is worth another 5 points, and if you control more than the opponent, it's worth another 5 points on top of that. It's quite a challenge, this game. Both armies are going to have to push to the middle ground and to seize and hold these objectives Ray's Space Marines will be up for that. Tau going to have to go aggressive if they're to stand a chance in this game. There's no home objectives to hold on to. They have to push forwards and gain ground in this game if they're to stand a chance of victory. For terrain, we're going to run Munitorum armoured containers here. They're going to ignore the pipes, just a feature on the table. The smaller buildings will play as Munitorum armoured containers, so exposed position, for example, for infantry on top, but infantry can shelter behind for cover saves. And then the larger buildings, there's 3 of them, the taller ones, this one, and this one, are going to run those as line of sight blocking terrain with their height, and that's pretty much it for terrain on the board. Each of us needs to choose 3 secondaries. There is the strategic scan secondary option here that's unique to the mission, but each of us now will choose 3. Okay, so secondaries have been chosen by both sides. We've each gone for strategic scan. So you have to move on to an objective, clear the objective, hold the objective on your turn, survive on it through to the start of your next command phase, and then you get a number of points depending on how many of the objectives that you hold. So if you can do it on one of the objectives worth 3, 2 objectives is worth 6, 3 objectives is worth 10, 4 objectives is worth 15. So it's a high score if you're able to clear and hold objectives during the game. But it's tough enough. You've got to clear them, hold them through to the start of your next turn. Both of us have gone for that, so aggression will be required from both sides to make that happen. Then Ray has gone for Oath of Moment, the usual choice for Space Marines. Rewards coming in for destroying monsters, characters and vehicles. It's also controlling the centre of the table, which matches up with the scenario well. 2 points available for that, and if he doesn't foul morale or fall back from close combat, then there's a point available for that also. Then Ray has chosen Assassinate, so a bounty on the head of Commander Ghosttide, Long Strike and the Ethereal also. We've gone for our usual choice, so engage in all fronts, that's units inside table quarters, and then retrieve Octarius data, performing actions in each of the table quarters as well. That's secondaries chosen. We'll start alternating, placing units on the board. Right, just to mention the battle mat and terrains. The battle mat is from gamemat.eu. It rolls out nice and flat, then we simply place the terrain on top. We've added some pipes and stones and scatter and so on just to blend the whole thing in. Also using the ChemZone industrial terrain set from gamemat.eu as well. That's these larger containers here, these yellow containers and boxes and barrels, all from that set as well. So you can check out gamemat.eu, link for them in the video description below for pre-painted terrain and a large variety of battle mats for your games of 40k as well. And then also to mention the terrain being used here. This is actually MDF laser cut terrain that's been assembled and put together. It all comes in sections that you can build. It's magnetized as well, so you can connect them all together. But that's madgamingterrain.com. It's all modular. This is the HAB block terrain set that they do, but they do a very large array of different terrain sets available from them. So you can check them out. That's madgamingterrain.com. Link for them and the video description below, and for your MDF terrain available from them. Okay, so deployment's complete here. Both sides lining up. We're already talking about turn 1. It could be particularly nasty for either side that goes first here. A chance to get an early volley. Tau lining up the guns as best as possible. A lot of terrain in the way though. Line of sight blocking terrain. A good number of other buildings as well, which are providing good cover. So we'll cover Ray's force first of all. So the Gladiator Lancers, one in each corner, pretty much as predicted. Good line of fire all the way down the board. What's the range on that? Ridiculous, isn't it? 48?
72.
72.
Double check right now.
Yeah, no. So good coverage on the table. So one in the left-hand corner at the back, and then the other on the right-hand side. Dreadnoughts across here. Characters clustering around him. The captain. The lieutenants just under the walkway there. Tech Marine nearby. Aggressors just behind. Eradicators just here. Then breaking down into combat squads. 2 units of intercessors just here. Then around the other side, the Impulsor, which has the 5-man intercessor squad with the auto bolt rifles inside there. Bikers just parked up here next to the Gladiator. And then more combat squads, 1 and 2. And the assault intercessors, unit 7, just behind them. So everything on the board. There was options possibly to flank with units, but Ray's elected to put all the force here inside the deployment zone. I think the idea is to use determination, guts and metal to push through the middle of the table here and to aggressively claim these objectives. So that's deployment done for the Space Marines. So for the tower here, the Ghost Kill, you can see him infiltrating in, tucking in behind this terrain. Then breacher squads in each corner, 1 and 2. The objectives are just here, so getting ready to push out and claim those. Then I've got the sniper teams on top of the marksmen on top, ready to lay down their marker lights. Drones spread out across here, 1, 2, and then just tucked around near the 3rd shield drone squad. The Ethereals just parked or sat next to a unit of drones. Broadsides here with the heavy rail rifles. They've got a line of sight all the way through here. They can see the Gladiator just over there. Then parking in the middle of these, they've got a line of sight through to the Dreadnoughts, just watching the deployment as it was taking place, putting units into position as best as possible. The commander, Ghost Tide, he is just tucked behind here, ready to move. And then one of the last couple of units to be placed was the 2 Hammerheads, just holding here at the back, getting ready to move out as well. There are reserves for the tower, so flanking, paying 2 CP and flanking with 2 units of Tower Fire Warriors, the strike teams, and then taking the drones, the gun drones, and then the Martin aka Vagabond Crisis Battlesuit team, putting them into Manta Strike, ready to deep strike onto the board, turn 2 onwards. That's deployment done for both sides. Could be brutal enough this game. The tower will hold nothing back against the Space Marines, and the Space Marines only too happy to advance and take on the tower in this fight. So challenge games are back in action again. It's been a while. We'll go on to the first turn of the game, which is a roll-off, to see who goes first. So guests first, or Tau Scum can roll?
I believe isn't the channel tradition Xenos players roll first?
It is, yeah. So here it comes. It's a 5. The Tau will probably go first, but Ray has equalled it here. You're welcome to use your own dice, Ray. There is the Ray Cross dice.
No.
No, he's going to hold off. All right. So we'll roll again. It's a 1. Space Marines are going first. They are. He's rolled a 5. So turn 1 will go to the Space Marines here. They will make the first move, and they will get to shoot first against the Tau Empire. Turn 1 coming up to the Space Marines. Next. Okay, so movement's complete on turn 1 here for the Primaris Space Marines. Dreadnought pushing through the gap that's just ahead of him there. Behind him goes the aggressors, the eradicators, Lieutenant, Captain and Tech Marine. There's a combat squad here just pushing up behind this building. Another combat squad's pushed out and has claimed this objective on the left-hand side. Yeah, so what we've got here is performing the action for this secondary strategic scan, just checking the rules. I reckon any unit can do it as long as they don't advance and so on. So this infantry unit here will start the scan, and then across the other side, the other combat squad will start the scan as well. Now, if Ray can complete that this turn, hold through to the start of his next turn, it's worth 6 points if both of those objectives are held, 3 points if just the one is held. Then across here, assault intercessors moving up behind. Another combat squad's gone up and on top of the building. Around here, impulse are moving forwards with the intercessors inside. Bikers have gone the 6-inch guaranteed advance and have snatched this objective. And then across here, the Gladiator Lancer moving up as well. So that's movement done. A general advance from the Space Marines with bikers surging ahead. We'll go on to shooting phase next. There's no psychers for either side, so shooting phase coming up next. Okay, so first bit of shooting here, it's the Gladiator Lancer across the other side. Actually has line of sight through to my marksman on top here. Now, we're not protected by anybody. No, so Ray's seen an opportunity to pick off one of the two eyes of this Tau army.
Okay.
So 2 shots. I don't think there's any minuses involved, so looking at 2s, I think.
Yep. Because it gets the +1 for its
optical
targeting array.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, 2 hits come through. It's going to be 2s to wound, no doubt. Yes.
AP -4 for Devastator Doctrine.
Right, no armor save then at all. And then damage of... It's pretty...
3 + 6.
Okay, we don't need to roll, but... that's okay. We'll remove him from play. That's the end of him in very short fashion. Good sniping shot from the Gladiator. That's what they're known for. Accuracy, and we've seen a good demonstration of that, picking off one of the Tau firesight marksmen. Right, so Dreadnought next. It's looking through in this direction, and it does have the XV-88s as a target. Now, they are protected by the drones, but Ray will fire anyway, just to draw drones in and get them used up. Number of shots, this is quite a big roll, this one. 4.
I'll take it.
Yeah, it's good.
And because of the Tech Marine, 2s.
2s, yep.
Okay.
So all hits so far.
And then it'll be Strength 9.
Yep. Toughness, I got a feeling we're only toughness 4. I'll double check. We're hoping we're toughness 5.
Because I'm Strength 9.
Yeah, they are toughness 5. All wounded.
Okay, and that is going to be AP -5.
For Devastator.
And flat 3 damage.
Straight 3 damage. We need drones. We need help. Okay, so we'll go for the drones that are directly behind them. So looking for 2s to intercept here. So one is going to go through. Those drones will die. They're shield drones though, so 5+ is to resurrect them. One of them gets back up. So 2 drones gone. Then your damage of
3.
Damage of 3. I'll take that on one of the broadsides. Yeah, broadsides have 6 wounds, so half destroying one of those. So far so good. Have you missed anything yet? Everything's hit and everything's...
This is very strange for me. Usually my dice are not this good.
Okay.
So I'll go with the Gladiator now.
Yes.
And I'm going to put the main gun into the Ghost Keel.
Yes, it can be seen now, yep.
And then just checking if I can see any of the infantry.
Check line of sight here in range. Okay, yeah, so the shorter range stuff's going into the Ghost Kill. The Stubber, longer range, is going to go up here against the Marksman. And the main gun is going into...
Ghost Kill.
It's going into the Ghost Kill as well. Okay. So this is the Stubber.
I'll do the Stubber first.
I'll give her 3s.
Okay.
And 3s again.
3s to wound. 2 at AP -2.
That's 2. Okay, so we'll take 5 up for cover. Yeah, no, we don't take anything actually because it's exposed positions. We're not going to get light cover on top. Oh dear. Okay, so 2 wounds taken. Actually got 4 wounds then, things.
Oh,
so
excellent.
a little bit of survivability with him. Okay.
Big gun?
Yeah, 2 shots. Here we go. Sniping. 1 comes through.
I'm going to spend a command point.
Command point, reroll, yep. So Ray is welcome to use any of these.
Is there a Space Marine
dice.
player that can help me out?
Half of them are Space Marine players. You've got Chris Heim, he's a Space Marine player. Okay, so
We'll let him help.
Okay, so Chris Heim says...
It's a hit.
Makes it a wound, very good.
And I can continue him on to wound, yep.
Yeah, so I'm going to try and block here with...
I have to wound first.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, carry on.
So, 3s to wound at strength 10?
Yes, with toughness 6.
Okay.
Both have wounded. We'll take shield generator rolls here, 4 plus Inbun. I might go Patronic as well. We'll go Samuel Penanuri. Help. Yeah, hull facing 4, so that one's been blocked. And then we'll go Andrew Swan here. He's undeclared with his allegiance. Just for a bit of help, no. And I've got the CP. I'll go for a command reroll. Let's try and block this one. No, again, so the damage does come through for that.
And I'll let the Patreon go on through.
Sure.
D3 plus 3 for 6 damage.
Okay, 6 damage. I'm starting to like these lancers here. Once those wounds come through, the damage is nasty enough.
And small arms fire now.
Yes.
They're just storm bolters at long range.
Yep.
Okay, and 5s. So that's 2, no armor penetration on this one.
Right, okay, so we'll take 3 ups, which we passed both of those. I probably should have used drones to tank those hits, but we took them on the shield generator instead, so that damage will come through against the ghost kill. So bolt rifle firepower now, one of them in rapid fire, so 6 shots against the ghost kill. We're looking for 4s, aren't you? Because it's -1.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And 5s.
5s to wound.
Nope.
Okay. Okay, so that's the end of the shooting phase here. No charges to take place, so turn comes to an end with...
Go off now.
Yeah, Ray's going to check points. We'll calculate any victory points being picked up. We've lost one of the marksmen. Ghost Kill's taken heavy damage as well, and some drones being picked off. Also, we'll calculate points here. A little bit of morale, I think, for the drones as well. Okay, so morale for the drones is fine because they're in range of the Ethereal, so that's not a problem. Ray's picked up a point for Oath of Moment. That was for destroying a character, and you'll probably get another point at the end of the battle round for not falling back or failing morale. But we'll add that on at the end of the battle round. Strategic scan, 2 of them possibly here as well, so that's worth 6 points if that goes off. Turn comes to an end here, but as Ray's been saying, he now has to prepare for the return firepower from the tower. We'll see how deadly that could be. We'll go on to the first turn of the game for the Tower Empire. Okay, turn 1 for the tower. Pretty much lining up for our initial volley of firepower here. So activating the KOYO ability. So units that remain stationary within 6 inches of the commander will get to reroll all of their hit rolls. So really it's going to affect the broadsides here. I think the marksman as well gets to reroll his hits coming through. We've moved through here with the breachers, starting their scan on this objective and claiming that. Same with the breachers across the other side, although that scan will not complete if those bikers remain there. We need to there needs to be no enemy units on the objective, not just holding, but need to actually clear it completely. And need to do that all the way through to the start of our next turn as well. So even if we do clear the bikers, there is the possibility of other Space Marine units trying to occupy that objective. Commander's jumped through, he's jumped here, 8 inches, no advance made by him. It cost us dearly, it's 2 CP to regain a wound, but it's put the Ghost Kill back into his normal bracket and he's moved out here to let loose with some firepower against the Dreadnought. Then across here, the 2 Hammerheads, they've moved out from their hidden position here and working as a pair, lining themselves up to put some firepower in this direction. They both have line of sight here against the Gladiator Lance. That may well be the target, or they may have to try and take out bikers. We'll see how the shooting phase goes. So, turn 1 movement complete. Tower line up their guns ready to shoot. We'll go on to turn 1 shooting for them next. Okay, so we're going to kick off the shooting with the Ghost Kill, 2 Fusion Blasters and the Fusion Collider range. The natural target's going to be the Dreadnought here, so we'll fire into him. That'll help us determine other decisions later on with the rest of the gun line. So 2 Fusion Blasters first of all, needing 4s. Okay, so we've got 2 hits. We'll then go for, we can't mark a light here because there's line of sight blocking terrain, so we'll just try and wound. We do not, we've failed with those 2. We'll go for Fusion Collider next, D3 shots. It is 3. Okay. 4s for hits. Just the 1. 3s to wound. No.
Command point.
I could CP reroll, yes. But I'll save it for something else. I've got long strike and others to fire, so we'll leave it, but 0 impact from the ghost skill here against the Dreadnought. No wounds coming through. Okay, so the next move I'm going to make, I'm going to fire the sniper. The marks from down here. You can see the bikers. I can try and put a mark on there. It's quite a skilled shot required here. 4s because of the -1. No. I'll re-roll. I need Patronic help here. I'll re-roll because of the commander. I'll go for Dave Humphries. He's an Orc player, not known for their ballistic skill, but we'll give it a go. Oh, this time, yes, 5. So that Markerlight hit comes through. I'll pay a CP to make it an uplinked Markerlight. So D3 extra Markerlight hits. So 4 Markerlight hits go through on the bikers. Okay, so what we'll do now is we'll go on to the broadsides. The heavy arrow rifles are going to go down here against the Lancer. The 2 rockets, now the Seeker missiles can go into the bikers, and I'll put the plasma rifle shots into them, which are in range. So, we'll do the 2 rockets first of all. Needing 4s. Needing 5s, sorry, because of the -1. So getting the reroll there because of the commander. So we've got a hit. We're going to try and wound now on a 3.
Is that Seeker missile?
Yeah, strength 8.
Okay.
So, yes.
AP minus?
AP -2 on this one. So bikers on a 5+. No, you can CP reroll if you wish.
No.
Yeah, there's plenty more potential rerolls needed. So we'll go for damage. I'll go Patronic, Peter Almo. For the wounds, there's a 4. I think that's enough to take a biker out. Yeah, one of them's going to go. Takes one from the back just to keep the presence on the objective. Plasma rifle shots, needing 5s. And rerolling. 2 come through. Strength 6 for these, so 3s. 2. -3.
6s?
6s to stop.
Nope.
No, just 1 damage, so 2 wounds taken on one of the bikes. Right, now a bit of anti-tank going here against the Lancer. 4 shots with the heavy rail rifles, needing 4s this time. So 2 hits, re-rolling for KOYO. Missed. Trying to wound, 6s are good. No, just a wound comes through. It's -4, should be a straight D6 damage. And we'll go for Patrick Nielsen, a Xenos player here. 2. Okay, 2 wounds caused. Just looking at the patrons, there's no Tau players at all. It's just very sad. So having to beg, steal and borrow dice from all over the place here. 2 wounds caused. What are they starting? 13?
They're 12.
Starting 12. Okay,
yeah.
So dropping down to 10. Okay, I'm going to fire long strike next. So the hammerhead railgun, it's going to go into the other Lancer across the other side. The smart missile system is going to go into the bikers. I'm going to put 2 rockets into them as well. I think Ray's checking his stratagems for smoke. Smoke screen. Away it goes. Okay, -1 to hit rolls. So that negates our +1 to the hit rolls. Do you know what? I think we're still on 2s. I'll check the rules. I think he starts on a 2 up, then he gets +1. You're -1. So I'm still on 2s.
Yeah, because he doesn't. He's older codex, so
yeah,
it's not the core unit. So yeah, it'll more affect.
Yes, it will affect him. Yeah, okay, so it's still worth popping the smoke. So it's a single shot though. We'll go Patronic for this one for sure. Nicholas Lucas. I'd pick anybody here because there's no Tau friends. So why am I using the Patreon? It's a 1. We're out of range for the reroll, so I think that's all we can do. Our command reroll. I should be able to hit the target on a 2. We do. We'll try and wound. 3s to wound at strength 10, then +1 to the wound rolls. So 2 or more. It goes through. It's AP -4. So straight D6 damage. We'll stick with Nicholas Lucas here. 4 wounds taken. Okay. So dropping down to 8 on the other Gladiator. So we've got 2 rockets to fire. 2 Seeker missiles going into the bikers. Looking for 2s. Double 6. Looking for 3s. A wound comes through. -2. So save a 5+. No. D6 damage. It's hull facing, it's a 1. So that biker will survive. With 1 wound left. And then we'll go for smart missile systems. Looking for 2s. Looking for 4s. Strength 5, toughness 4. Yeah, no minus on these though. So 3 up saves on 5 dice. And 2 wounds sneak through. Okay, so that'll claim another one of the bikers and then a wound on another. So what we'll do is we'll do Smart Missile Systems next. This is Hammerhead number 2. This is Michael Fryer taking command here. So Smart Missile Systems into the lone biker now. We'll put the double rocket into him as well. And then the high capacitance railgun. 2 shots will go into the Gladiator Lancer in the corner. So the Gladiator Lancer looking for 3s. We get it. Looking for 3s to wound. Oh boy, both have gone through. Straight through, AP -4, 2d6 damage for Go Patronic. Frank Fafecki and Jordan Russell, an Eldar player. So Frank Fafecki, 4. Jordan Russell, a 4 would be good. It's a 6. Oh, pop. Target destroyed. Does it blow up? It does. Oh, an explosion erupts over in that corner of the battlefield here. Ray will check range to see if any mortal wounds are dished out.
Get the Marines and
the transport. Okay, Gladiator goes up in smoke here.
So, you want to roll for the Marines?
Okay, just a mortal wound on them.
Wound and the Impulsor.
3. Okay, it's good shooting from the Hammerheads. They like ganging up on single vehicles and working as a pair. We'll go for 2 rockets declared into the biker. 2 hits. Yeah, so it's saying +1 to hit rolls, then -1 to hit rolls. So the 3 was a hit. Looking to wound. 1 wound comes through. 1's failed. -2 on this one. No. And damage of D6. Oh. Yeah, no. Ray's going to command reroll.
No.
Yeah, and that 2 damage comes through. So biker's still alive though, isn't he? He's got 1 wound left. Yeah, okay. This is the Smart Missile System. Looking for 3s. 4s. Ooh, 3 saves to make a 3+. Bit of a pressure roll, this one.
No.
Almost, no. The final wound. Just about managing to get rid of the bikers. So what we're on now is the commander. We're going to negate the shooting with him. I'm going to play command and control node. Going to put that onto the broadsides here, and they're going to put all of their firepowers, everything they have is going to go into that dreadnought. So we're going to get into reroll our hits and our wounds now, thanks to the commander. There is the -1 to the damage, so really we're just looking to chip wounds away at 1 damage at a time. So no rockets, will not fire them, so we'll go for high-yield missile pods and smart missile systems. Okay, so we've got shots here needing 4s, and it's rerollable. This is the high-yield missile pod. So all of these ones have missed. But pretty much on average, bang on average. You'll have to say it's pretty accurate firepower here. So this is the commander directing the shooting. All of them have hit, so that's 15 hits. 1 of them's missed. And then for wounding, so we're coming in at strength 7, toughness 7, 4s. And it's rerollable because of the stratagem. We could cause trouble for the dreadnought here. So reroll these ones. All of them. Doesn't happen very often. So that's 15 saves. It's AP -1, advanced targeting system, and extra AP -1. So it's AP -2. So the dreadnought is in trouble here. This is a lot of saves to make. So a cluster of dice, lots of 5s and 6s would be good. I could see a good few 6s at least. But yeah, I think the dreadnought's going to go here. He's taken heavy damage. 11 wounds.
Yep.
Now, these are at D3, so 5s and 6s would be good.
Just need a couple of them.
That's enough. God, his loads here. Look, he's gone. He's gone. Dreadnought brought down here. That's nasty stuff from the tower. That's well-directed firepower.
Does not go boom.
Doesn't blow up. So, tower firepower, the ballistic skill 4+ isn't that great, but if you can start getting rerolls to hit and to wound, you can see the kind of damage that can be done. Dreadnought is no more. So that actually marks the end of the shooting phase. That was the last of the firepower coming in from the broadsides, but impressive enough from the tower. So Gladiator gone, Bikers removed, Dreadnought brought down as well. So scary enough from the tower on turn 1. It's that KOYO, the ability to reroll hit rolls, and the command and control node, particularly effective stratagem being used. We'll calculate points, but turn 1 finishes for the tower. To disrupt this, yes. So end of turn for the tower. So Ray's picked up another point for not falling back or failing morale test this turn. He's got an assassinate as well. I forgot about these. These are characters on top. He's picked off one of them, so 3 points picked up for that. And the scan's been a success here. No disruption from the tower. 2 objectives scanned, so 6 points picked up. That'll be at the end of the game, but the points come through. They're not going to be stopped. Now, these 2 objectives have now been scanned, so other scans can take place, but it needs to be on fresh objectives for the Space Marines. And then as for the tower, no engaging fronts at this stage. We're only in the 2 table quarters across here. Retrieve Octaria State, it didn't do it this turn. We've been using the breaches instead to start the scan. And then that's those secondaries. So no points picked up there by the tower. So Ray is ahead here on 11 points to 0 at this stage. Still very early stage of the game. Tower damage coming through has been particularly good on turn 1, but as you said, early stages here. We'll go on to the second turn of the game for the Space Marines. Okay, so movement here on turn 2 for the Space Marines. Swinging around here, the Gladiator. Look, there's a line of sight across here. We could have Gladiator letting off some shots here against, I think that's long strike in front, isn't it? So you can go after him. Just holding on to this objective here, no problem. A 6 was rolled for the aggressors, so they have reached this line of sight blocking terrain and have claimed, or contested at least. No, you count as objective because of the captain. Yeah, okay, right. That's made a big difference there. So captain's here, Eradicators. He's further than 6 inches away, but your range is 9. Yes, Eradicate. Intercessor's moving up behind. Lieutenant's moved up as well. Eradicator's just there. They do have line of sight through to the Ghost Queue. I think that's their intended target. Then Ray's keeping the Assault Intercessors at the back, just waiting to see what turns up for the tower, possibly, with deep striking units and flanking units. Also, Intercessors moving upstairs, and there's been some activity around the other side of the board as well. So across here, Intercessors, right, so the way this has worked is a move's taken place with the Impulsor first, then you're allowed to disembark. Ray has moved on to this objective. He'll be allowed to shoot, not to charge, but will be allowed to shoot with that unit. The other one's equipped with the
Autobolt rifles.
Yeah, so 3 shots at a time. And this squad here, this combat squad, has claimed this objective. Okay, so no scanning going on this turn.
Not this turn. The only one I'd be in range of is this one, and I need to shoot.
Yeah, a bit too busy to scan at this stage. So movement done. There could be a stratagem to let you do both.
Yes, I believe there is.
But the scan will only work if you clear the objective.
Yes.
So let Ray decide what he wants to do about that. Yes, uncompromising fire it's called, so Ray will be able to shoot and perform the action, which he will, so he's going to try and go for the scan there on that objective. So both sides busily trying to scan the objective here. It looks like the tower attempt at doing that's going to fail here. Looking okay across the other side, but disruption taking place here caused by the Space Marines. We'll go on to shooting phase next. Yeah, so tactical doctrine here, just for the extra AP minus.
We're going to start here.
Going to start with the Impulsor. Okay. I think a lot of DACA is going to be directed against the breaches here.
That's not actually there, it's just the side guns.
Okay.
That's just there for aesthetics.
Sure. And this is
Stormbolter.
Stormbolters, rapid.
Okay.
Yeah, 8 shots. Okay.
And 3s.
Okay, 4. So we'll take cover on the platform. So 3 ups. Oh, fouled 3. Ouch. Okay.
And those are -1, so.
Yeah, no, 3 casualties taken. So that would be 4s to save for the AP -1 for tactical doctrine. Okay, so the next lot is these now.
Yep.
Okay, and they go 15 shots coming from these 5 Marines. So looking for 3s. Ray says he has a stratagem on standby to shoot again, rapid fire. Determined to blow the tower off this objective if possible. 3s to wound.
Be clumsy again.
Okay.
5.
5 make it through, again at -1. So 4 ups. Oh no, 4 more dead. Been cut down here, been shot like fish in a barrel.
For rapid fire.
Yeah, no, you've got it, because I could auto pass morale, of course, yeah, go for it. So here comes a second volley. So that's 30 shots from 1 unit. Nice. So 15 shots to come through. Going by the last volley, it may be enough to get the wipeout that Ray's looking for here. He's looking for threes. It's good, and then looking for threes again. Some are found, but there's some saves required.
6.
6. Eek. 4 ups. No, just enough. Wipeout achieved. So I can remove that little mark we've put on for the scan. The scan has failed. The last Tau breacher holding the scanner drops the scanner to the ground as his body falls limp on top of the platform here. Space Marines have eradicated that Tau unit. So that was actually really good because you've double volleyed, cleared them, and started a scan. So it's been a very active unit this turn.
Yeah.
Good work from them. And they got there with the impulsor, that rapid move up the table with the transport vehicle. So good move there from the Space Marines, making rapid progress up the table, and a good tactical move from them. Okay, a forge bolter here. It's going to be fired by the Tech Marine. It's going into the Ghost Keel. So -1 to hit him.
So 3s.
Okay.
And are you toughness 5?
Toughness 6.
Toughness 6. Okay, so 5s to wound.
Okay.
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Right, Eradicators. They're hard to see. They're just tucked in there, but they're going to fire all their shots into the Ghost Keel. I've got a couple of drones that could try and help out a bit, but we'll see how many hits come through.
So 4s.
Looking for 4s.
I can re-roll those for the captain.
Oh, yes, of course. So that's okay.
Knocked over.
Yep.
So 4 hits.
Yes. So you roll to wound as normal, and then allocate the drones after that.
3s to wound.
Okay. Quite a big roll this one. Probably a command reroll on standby. Yes. So
I'm going to because you have drones.
of course. It's pesky drones. All right. So 4 out of 4 of the wounds coming through. So I'll allocate 2 onto drones on 2 pluses. A 1 and a 3. Okay, so 1 drone is going to be removed. The other one doesn't intercept. So I've got 3 wounds coming through so far. I'm going to try and get the other drone involved if I can, which I do. So that wound's taken away from there, and that drone's going to go. So both drones are now gone. So that level of protection's been removed. So now I'm going to have to take my saves, which thankfully I've got the shield, so 4+ to try and block these. We do on 2 4s. Oh boy. That would have been D6 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that probably would have been enough to finish him off. So once again, I was recommended to put a shield generator on the Ghost Keel a good while ago, and it's paid off pretty much every time. Just that ability to block damage from coming through, that 4+ invuln save has proved exceptionally useful. That's the Chris Comiskey Ghost Keel. So Lieutenant with the relic,
The
Bellicose.
Bellicose bolt rifle.
Yes.
It is assault.
And it's going into the Ghost Keel.
Yep.
Okay, here it comes.
And lieutenants, are they BS 2+ or 3+?
They're definitely weapon skill 2+. I think they're ballistic skill 3+.
2+, so.
They are, right.
So 3s.
Okay.
And 5s.
5s. No. Okay. Bolt rifle shots here. They move. They're outside of rapid fire range, but because they're ultramarines, they still get to fire a double hit. So 10 shots, bolt rifles. That's that hit.
These are the rerolls for the captain. And
oh, there's a 3 in there.
oh,
That's it. And then 5s to wound. And there's a few.
and the lieutenant.
Oh. Okay.
3 at AP -2.
4+ invuln save. Failed 2. Oh, ouch. Dropping down to 3 wounds left. It's good shooting from them. The captain, can he shoot with something?
Yes, he has a mastercrafted auto bolt rifle.
There he is.
And he advanced, but there's already the minus, and it's assault. So
Can't stack up the minuses. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. 3s for hits.
Okay, and 5s. Nope.
2 4s. No. Okay. As aggressors here advance, one of them could just about see around the corner, so going to let loose of his shots into the Ghost Keel.
So I haven't used a Patreon yet.
Yeah, go ahead. You got
You're
this.
an Imperium player
Yeah, Paul Cook.
for the grenade launcher. It's
5. Nice. 5 shots. Do that separate.
They're all the same strength and AP, so I'm
Go ahead. Yeah, then Ray's going to add in the auto bolt storm gauntlets.
4s.
Yes.
Captain.
Just hold it there a second. I'll check the range because
They may be out of range.
yeah. So Ray's actually close enough to the suit to negate the minus to the hit rolls. But you're on -1 anyway. Doesn't matter.
Yes.
Because you're advanced. So 3s are misses. Yep. 5's to wound. Just searching for 3 wounds to bring the ghost skill down. 2. 4 ups. Double 6. We block those this time. Okay, so 5 power's been completed across that side of the board. What we've got left is a unit of Marines here. The Gladiator as well is still yet to shoot. Okay, Ray's going to fire the Marines first of all. So they will get 2 shots each. Going to pick on these drones here to try and eliminate as many of those as possible. 10 shots. 4s. Sorry, 3s. There wouldn't be any minuses to that, so 3s will be hits.
Would you mind taking it? Am I in 9 for reroll ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, comfortably within, of course. So reroll 1s. Okay.
And they're tough 4?
Yep. 4s for wounds. There's a few.
3.
4+ in 1 save. Failed. Oh, dreadful. 5s to resurrect though. Terrible. Oh, he's almost wiped out the squad. Good shooting. Okay. With all the firepower.
No, the heavy stubber will go into the drone.
I see. Right. Now, this is clever. Ray's spotted an opportunity here. Well, yeah, and this brings up a conversation we've been having about the Lookout Sir rule. So the way we've been playing it, the way we usually play it on the channel, and you're welcome to leave your own comments on this one. So we've had this discussion before, but he was within range of a qualifying unit to protect him. But he was the wrong side of it. But other units are closer, and so therefore Ray couldn't shoot through against that character. But the situation's now changed. The qualifying unit has now been reduced down to just 1 model. So there's no qualifying unit around here to protect him. These are only 2 models at a time. There's nothing else. So Ray is free to pick on him despite other units being closer. So I reckon that can be picked on. If you disagree, leave it in the comment section with the interpretation of the Lookout Sir rule. So, what goes first? The stubber to get rid of the drone.
On 3s.
You're almost tempted to, if the rule was there, to use the commander to protect the drone. Because I need that drone. Try and wound you on 4s.
4s, yep.
2 wounds. No, no. Try and save this drone if we can. It's actually very important. It's so important, in fact, I'm going to go for a double Patreon. So Marcus Anthony and Maxfield Knuckles. Marcus Anthony? Yes. And Maxfield Knuckles to help the tower. He's a die-hard Imperial player, but mercy's been shown to the tower here. It's blocked both of those. That's crucial for the lance shot as it comes through. So it comes 2s. Oh. 3.
You're top 5.
Yes.
So 2s.
2s to wound.
AP -3.
AP -3. Okay, so I'm going to use the drone to try and protect him, which we do. That drone will resurrect on a 5+. No, drone sacrificed itself, but it's done its job. It's absorbed that lance shot coming through, which would have been damage of a D3 +3. Okay, so a narrow escape there for Commander Ghost Tide. Almost picked off by these sniper tanks here.
Command point into that.
Ray's weighing up the options here. 5 power's finished, but there is a possibility of a charge. You could use the impulsor to try and charge into the tower hammerheads here, or at least long strike at the front to try and disrupt him. It's an 8-inch charge. There is the possibility of tower overwatch from 2 hammerheads coming through, but it's only 3 shots, not even 5s, really. But we'll let Ray think about this one.
Favor the bold.
He's going to go for the charge. Right, okay, so we'll try and overwatch. I don't think... No, we're too far away there. So it's only going to be the 2 hammerheads. So here we go. Long strike. Right, artist formerly known as Veej. We're looking for a 5+ here. See if a Patreon can help out. No. We'll go smart missile systems. They need 5s. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure whether I have to pay a CP or not to activate the Overwatch. I know the other units will get it for free, but to initiate it, do I pay the CP? Okay, so we reckon, we had a little check on the internet there, I reckon the tower get it for free. So we're not paying CPs for that one. I'll just activate it free of charge. So looking for 5s. 5s to wound, nothing from there anyway. Then we'll go for Michael Fryer here. It's taking command of Hammerhead number 2. 2 shots with the high capacitance railgun. We could get a hit. So we're going to try and wound here. A 6 would be exceptionally useful. It's a 4, so it's going to wound. It's going to go...
Shield dome.
Oh, shield dome. Yeah.
5 up.
Go for it. Almost. It teeters on 6, but it's a 2. Damage of D6. Nothing to worry about. 3 wounds caused. Dropping down to...
5.
5 wounds left. Okay. So... Smart missiles. A wound. No minus. Regular save. Okay. That's it. So raise 3 to make a charge.
2 Imperial players.
There's one here. We're going to leave this one. This is the Raycross dice. His own dice here. It's Tyler Summers is a Space Marine player.
Okay.
Dylan Moore is a Dark Angels player. Luke Schwengel is an Imperial and Crimson Fist.
Yeah, and then we'll take Luke and Tyler. I need an 8.
8-inch charge. No. Come on, reroll.
I'm going to do it.
Here it comes.
Give you both another chance.
Oh,
Nope.
no, it doesn't go through. No charge. Okay, the vehicle halts here with the overwatching tower hammerheads. A bit of a bane, these 2 hammerheads here, working well together, and haven't been disrupted this turn, so they're free to shoot next time around. So that's it. No other charges to take place. Turn comes to an end. We'll calculate points here and give you an update on the current situation. Okay, so points coming through. It's 18 points at the moment here. Tower on 0 at this stage. Space Marines doing well. There's possibility of another 3 points coming through for strategic scan. If Ray can hold on to that objective there through to the start of his next turn. No doubt the Tower will try and clear that as quickly as they can. No assassinates this turn. Oh, yes, 2 points picked up because this unit here is wholly within 6 inches of the centre of the table. So 2 points for that. And that puts Ray on 5 over the moment. Then another point possibly can come through if there's no morale tests failed here for his force. So combining all of that together gives a total of 18 points to 0 at this stage. Space Marines are ahead, make good progress up the table, but it has been a bit costly for them. They've lost a number of units here, and Tau do have a turn in hand. So the battle's far from over at this stage. We'll go on to turn 2. Coming up for the Tau next as they plan to counterfire and possibly bring in some deep striking units as well. so moving for the tower on turn 2, lining ourselves up here to let loose of another volley. So now we're performing Retrieve Octarius data across here with the breaches, as declaring sense of... No, we're going for reroll 1s for our shooting with the Ethereal. It was Sense of Stone previously here on turn 1, which we didn't help out at any of the units there that took damage. Then the Commandos, he's made an advanced move. He's moved across to here. Just an opportunistic chance to fire the 4 fusion blasters there into the aggressors. The Ghost Kill's moved out as well, hobbling along in this direction. He's taken heavy damage, but he can let loose of some firepower. We have brought the Crisis Battlesuits in. So this is the Vagabond squad here that have arrived behind the Lancer, and the drones have turned up with them as well. Then we haven't brought any of the Fire Warriors on. There's no point for Rod because they're busy performing that action anyway. We've kept this line stationary. We've pushed forward to the 2 Hammerheads. Both of them are in range of the objective. And that's pretty much it for the tower at this stage. So really, we've got to start clearing these objectives if we can. Plenty of firepower available, but it's really, with these bin troops choices, we've got to wipe out whole squads here, so it may well prove to be quite difficult. Tau, we can't get involved in close combat. We'll have to use aggressive firepower as a means of clearing the way ahead. We'll go on to shooting phase for the town next. Okay, so what we've done, we've fired across here, got our hit against the Impulsor, and then we've played uplinked Marklight and scored another Marklight hit as well. So that's 2. That just lets us use our rockets. We've got 2 left from this squad just here. So going to fire the Ghost Kill first of all. Going to put all of his shots into the aggressors to try and pick on those. Oh yes, it's the trusty Space Marine stratagem, transhuman physiology being used. If we can get our hits. Fusion Collider. 2 shots. A 1 and a 5. That'll be a hit. 4's for a wound. The wound does come through. AP -4. And because of our range, choosing the best. Okay, pulverizing one of them at least. Okay. Then 2 Fusion Blasters. I'm pretty sure that's a miss. We'll check our ballistic skill, but I think we are affected by the damage we've taken.
Go down to 6s.
No, yeah, we do bottom out of 5+, but we have missed, and that's his firepower complete. We'll have to go Commander now. So we're going to put the Commander's firepower into those in 3s because we advanced. Yeah. Oh, man, not good. Yeah, I could CP reroll. It's mightily tempting to. We're narrowing it down. We'll leave the Raycross dice for now. Justin Burton will go for us. This is a command reroll. Okay, so that goes ahead. 3's to wound. Strength 8. 4's to wound. Yeah, 1 comes through. AP -4. And 6 wounds taken. Another aggressor gone, but vitally, I'm not destroying the unit. One of them does remain. Okay. So I've used vectored manoeuvring thrusters here, so I've made my move back in that direction. So I've used 2 CP for these to count as 5 Markerlight hits if they're shooting. Smoke screen's now being used. Gosh, stratagem's being used all over the place here. So that's -1 to hit rolls. That scrubs my bonus. We do get the reroll ones though. So in total, 4 Fusion Blaster shots. Trying to crack open this vehicle if we can. So the smoke screen's helped. It stopped 2. 3's to wound. Ideally, I need.
It's the strength 8.
Yeah, he's toughness 8. Right, 4's then. 1 comes through, and it's D6 damage. Oh no. 1 pesky wound. There's nothing I can do about it. Plasma rifles. In total, 8 shots. 4's. Okay. 5's. 2. 2 at -3. So 2 saves are 6+. No, 2 more wounds caused. Plasma rifles actually caused more damage. Dropping down to 7. We've not destroyed that target. Drones will fire. Closest target is the vehicle. So offload with them. It's loads of shots, but we'll actually be hitting on 6s because of the smoke screen. 2.
1 more to bracket it.
1 comes through. No minus. 3 up save. Got him.
You get him in a bracket.
Command reroll. Wouldn't bother, would you? 1 CP left. It's up to...
I still get it. No.
It's going to save it. Okay. Okay, so smart missile systems into the aggressor. Long strike across the other side. So that's coming from him, and then the railgun itself is going to go into the Impulsor. I think we'll play it that way. So 2's to hit the Impulsor. Oh boy, just just about. 2s to wound. Yes.
Shield dome.
Oh, it holds. Well done. And
then I'm going to spend my last command point.
Yes.
On... it's over here. The one that lets my...
It's around here somewhere. I'm trying to think which one he's going to use.
It's the one command point to let Gravis Armor get +1 to armor save versus 1 damage targets.
Ah, right, okay. Yes. So yeah, it says +1 to save and throws, not to cover. So it is worth playing, because some of our shots, like smart missile systems, for example, are going to ignore cover. So good move, trying to make him as tough as possible. It is key to try and keep him alive. The tower, try and flush him out, but it may well prove difficult. We'll go here looking for 2s. So really we're looking for lots of 1s when Ray comes to make his saves. Just, with strength 5, toughness 5, 3 come through. So 3 saves of 2+. Oh, passed. Okay, we'll go with these next. So we're going to go plasma against the Marines and heavy air rifles into the Impulsor. So heavy air rifles in 4s. Just the 1. It is a 6 though, so that's going to dish out a mortal wound straight away. Yeah, and then the shield dome here, which is what, a 5+?
5+, yep.
Okay, 5 up.
Nope.
No, makes it through. D6 damage. We'll go longbow BB for this one. It's a 4.
Exactly what you need. Does it go boom?
Oh, it does go up, yes, we've destroyed it. No, almost, but not enough. So, gone. Target destroyed. Plasma rifles into the Marines. 3s to wound. All of them, -3, but 5 up so for cover. No, okay, model slain and the wound taken. So Hammerhead number 2 of his firepower smart missile system is going to go into the aggressor, and then the high capacitance railgun across here. So we're on 2s for hits, 3s for hits, 2s for hits, long strike, -1 for smoke screen, so 3s. 1 hit comes through. Trying to wound, we do, -4, and damage of 3. 3 wounds left. Okay, heavy damage taken, but Lancer still remains alive. Then we'll do 8 shots with the smart missile system. So those are hits. And we're now asking for 3 saves on the aggressor. Again, 2 ups. Passed. Okay, we're going to fire the broadside. It's going to offload everything they have into that squad, anchoring on the corner. They're going to try and clear them away if we can. So, because we're not re-rolling our wounds, we're not re-rolling our hit rolls. Firepower's not going to be as accurate. So we're going to go for the high yield missile pods. Re-rolling 1s. This isn't bad. This is pretty good. Take away those. 3s to wound. Oh no. Okay, these are coming through at -2. So 4 ups for cover. 4 of them. Past 2. Really good results here. D3. Got 1.
Okay.
And got 2. It's 2 Marines slain. Still not enough though. Got to try and wipe out the squad if we can with the smart missile systems. 16 shots. It's going to be tight. We could do it, but we'll see what we roll. Okay. Right, okay. 3s to wound. Need a good roll here. It's not bad.
That's pretty good.
So 7 have made it through. These are at -1. They'll ignore the cover though, so it is going to be 4s. Yeah.
Need a good roll.
Yeah, need a good roll here. I don't believe this. Oh, come on. 1 Marine left with 1 wound on that objective. Okay, so shooting phase is finished. We've done charges here, desperate stuff from the tower. We haven't destroyed certain targets, which has proved annoying for them. The Lone Marine across there, both hammerheads have gone in. The intention is to try and get a 6 or 2, and then hoping that Ray might fail a save. It's a long shot here with long strike, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Across here, we've charged Surprisingly, with these, the intention is just to tap this out as much as possible. May regret stretching out across here. There are some resources for the Space Marines to counterattack the battle suits. But charges going ahead, a bit unconventional from the tower. We'll roll up the results next. So we'll go here, 3 attacks. 2 hits come through, and a wound comes through. So just make a regular save. Nope, okay, so tap on the back door, but no damage. And then across the other side, the hammerheads. The first one, hammerhead number 2, looking for 6s. No. And then a long strike, looking for 6s. Nothing. Oh, no. And then Ray can hit back.
So 3 for Sergeant, 1 for Shock Assault.
Yep.
And I'll go into long strike.
Okay. 3s.
And 5s.
5s, yeah.
1.
I knew a wound would come through. Saved though. And then across here, on damage 3, so probably the lower bracket, with the Gladiator Lancer. Just the 1 attack. Hits. Typical.
Strength.
Must be 3s to wound.
7.
Yep.
So 3 to wound.
Of course, and a 3-up save.
You pass.
Pass. All right. So no damage done either side. There's a risk the tower taken hasn't paid off here, and we'll end the turn at this stage. There's some difficult situations here for the tower. They haven't destroyed this. There's a possibility of a sniping shot against the commander. We haven't cleared that objective. It's annoying for the tower because it's currently only hold 1 objective, which means, again, we'll get no CPs next turn, or no primary objectives next turn, which is going to cut down the amount of points flowing in for the tower. But we'll hold the turn now for the tower at this stage. Any morale to resolve? Not really. Yeah, well, there is that sergeant. Yeah, well, if he's Ultramarines, he's on +1 to his leadership.
Yep.
We'll see what Ray rolls up here. 1.
He passes.
God, I'd say so. Flying colours.
Courage and honor.
Yes, I've heard that quote many a time before. We'll calculate points at this stage at the end of turn 2. Yeah, so scoreline at the moment, 19 points to 5 to the Space Marines at this stage. Tower causing damage, there's no way that can be denied, but tactically they're losing out here. And at the end of the day, no matter what damage is done, it's victory points that will decide who wins and who loses this fight. Firepower's not enough. It needs to be manoeuvrability and clearing and holding objectives. And the tower's struggling to do that at this stage. They're struggling to hold on to their own objectives at this point of the game. But it's still semi-early stages. We've gone to turn 3, the middle stage of the game, as the Space Marines press on to their 3rd turn. Tower need to just sit back down and see what the Space Marines do, and then think of another plan for turn 3. But we'll hand over to the Space Marines now. We'll see what Ray's force can do on the 3rd turn. Fine, okay. Tactical Doctrine remains. Assault Intercessors here rolled only a 1 for their advance. They're heading off in this direction. Pivoting here, going to let loose with some firepower, backing out of close combat with the Lancer. You're Ultramarines, aren't you? Yes. So you can still shoot. Brilliant. Then across here, Eradicators, Captain, Tech Marine, and the Lone Aggressor. Right in the centre of the board here. So this is good for the mission, good for Oaths of Moment as well. The Lone Marine is still in combat. To tie me up, yeah, and the other squads, they're moving through. You can see them just they're heading off towards the objective.
And the combat squad over here moving on to that objective with an advance order.
Got it. Okay, so covering all the bases here with the Primaris Space Marines. As we said already, tactically, the Marines have it at this stage. Did you get 15 points of primaries?
So
1.
I had 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, certainly did. Okay, so more points flooding in for primary objectives. Looking healthy enough here for the Space Marines at this stage. Tactically, we'll go on to their shooting phase next. Right, so some DACA coming through from this squad. Going to go into the broadsides.
Okay.
3s. Yeah, this is Ultramarines here, so they can fire double rate, even on the move.
And 5s.
5s to wound.
2. Minus 2.
Minus 2, yes, of course. Okay, we will take... I was going to use up drones. No, we'll take the hits. So we'll take 4 up saves. Pass both on 2 5s. Okay, good news. A bolt pistol shot, and I can guess it's going to go into long strike.
Yep. Close the hatch.
Hits. No wound. Okay. Okay, so small arms fire coming across here. That's Stormbolters, I think they're equipped with. The main lance weapon's going to go into the commander. He's now an option. And the stubber upstairs to pick on the marksman.
Okay, so it is ballistic skill 5+ for his bracket, 4+ for the optics, 5+ for Ultramarines.
For pulling out combat, yep. Okay. 2 shots at 5s. You can use your Raycross dice if you really want to.
What is...
No, Dylan Moore instead.
Yep, Dark Angels. If you shot from...
Got a bit of a mystery here. Who's going to use the Raycross dice?
No hits.
Oh, 2 4s.
Okay, and heavy stubber into the...
So you would have hit if we hadn't have charged in?
Yes. Your charge saved your commander.
Okay. Stubber. 2 hits. 3s to wound.
Nope.
No, 2 2s. Okay, and then some Stormbolter shots. Okay, outside of rapid fire range, so 4 shots. Needing 5s. 3s. Yes, and we'll take a 5-up save. Failed. Okay, so picked off one of those. So we've got an aggressor just tucked in here. You can see through to the drones. So Ray's going to put a load of shots into them to clear them out of the way. And I think the idea is to fire the Eradicators once those drones are cleared out of the way. Put all of their shots into the broadside. It'll be a blow to the tower if they lose those 2 broadside battlesuits.
Get 3 more shots from the frag.
Yep. Plus the rest, yeah, the Bolt Storm Gauntlets.
So 3s.
Yep.
Rerolling 1s for the captain.
Okay.
4s.
Yep.
Rolling
Ooh.
1 for the lieutenant.
5.
AP -1.
-1. Okay, we'll take the 4-up Invon save. Oh, this looks good. We've passed them all. 1 model slain, 5+ to resurrect. We do nothing.
Okay.
Sure, boy. Okay, Ray's had enough. Eradicators going in. So there's going to be 6 shots again with them.
Oh, wait. Let me check something else, though.
Lieutenant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Delicatus. Into the drones.
Sure, that's worth doing him first.
Okay, they all hit. 3s to wound.
He's done well.
P -2.
4-ups. And then a 5+.
It's 2 damage.
Oh, right, okay. Yes, so... Yeah, okay. We'll check to see how that works out with the mechanic for the shield drones. We'll double check, see what happens here. Yes, damage 2 with that weapon. Drones being shot at directly works different to save your protocols. So I've got to roll that 5+ for each wound that comes through. So those are blocked on the 4+ Invon save.
Yeah, so you just have 1 more roll to make.
1 more roll to make it. No, it's failed. So adds 1 drone slain.
Because that's all it can see.
Yep, Forge Bolter from the Tech Marine going into the broadside. It's the only target you can see.
2s.
Okay.
And they're tough 5.
Mm-hmm.
And it is
Strength
strength 5.
5.
So 4s. So 1 AP -2. 2 damage.
2 damage. We'll put it. Oh boy. Yeah, we'll try and intercept with a drone here. 2+. We do. And to keep that drone alive is a 5. We do. Okay. Infuriating little things. Okay. Next up.
The captain into the drones. 2. AP -1. 2 damage.
So, no, haven't blocked. And then we're pairing up on 5+. No. And no, 2 more drones slain. Not a good situation for them. 1 drone remains. There's 2 more drones at the back, though, so there's still a drone presence protecting these broadsides here.
Okay, last the firepower from that section will be the Eradicators.
Into the broadsides.
Yep.
Here it comes.
On 3s. You're rolling 1s. Put those out of there. Okay. And 3s.
Yeah, because we're toughness 5. All of them. Good
AP
result.
-4. Oh no, it's AP -5 now.
Yeah, we will tank these on drones. The first drone, the one that's on its own, And then we'll try and keep it alive. We do. We'll tank it on that drone again. We do. We'll try and keep it alive. We do. This is weird. We'll tank it again. We do. And we'll try and keep it alive. We do. And then we'll try again. We do. And then we'll try and keep it alive. We don't, finally.
Okay, my eradicators have killed a couple drones.
It was... All of it in the end was one drone absorbed the whole lot. Oh, that was bizarre.
The strangeties of dice games. Everyone says the top-rated Space Marine unit killed 2 drones. Good job, Tau.
Okay. Shooting complete there. Oh, yeah, loads of DAC are available. Yeah.
Into those suits over there.
Right, so here we go. First lot of 10 going into the Crisis battle suits. Oh, these ones first, yeah.
I'll do the ones there. Can you check, are they in?
Yes, for the captain, definitely.
Okay, so this one will be in reroll range.
Okay, rerolling 1s, 4s, 3s. Fives to wound.
They went up to tough 5?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I'll just check the toughness 5, because we checked the broadsides last time, but we'll just check the Crisis battlesuits.
It could be 3 or 1.
Yeah. So we'll go for drones here, because these are coming through at -2. I want to keep the suits alive if we can. Yeah, so the drones absorb all of that. They're gun drones, so that once they're gone, they're gone. But those 3 are removed, just preserving the Crisis battlesuits here.
Are they tough 5?
They are.
Only 1 drone dies. I only had 1 wound.
Yes, no, I'm putting drones back, because they were toughness 5s. Only one of those would have made it through. So that's fine. Okay, that's all correct.
Now we'll do it again.
Yeah, this is the other unit. Outside of any bubbles here, yes. Okay, so needing 3s. Okay. And 5s. All of them? That's ridiculous.
6 at -2.
Right. We'll go drones. I don't want to lose Crisis battlesuits here, so 3 drones. So 1 will make it through. 2 drones slain. Then we'll go for the other drone. Right, so the drones are gone. And I've now got 1 that's got through and the other 2. So I'm going to now try and make saves of 5+. We saved 1. Alright, so battlesuit's going to take 2 wounds. Those drones are completely gone. This is Martin here, aka Vagabond, trying to survive here. Yeah, no wound coming through. Thank you very much. Or 2 wounds. We'll put it on the plasma guy here at the back. Okay, so that's the situation. So shooting phase finished. We'll go on to charges next. Ray says there's a couple of options. Okay, so we've got a charge going ahead here. So I reckon Tau get Overwatch for free. There is the commander in range to help out, but he can't see the aggressor. So we've just rolled up for the fusion collider and got 3 shots of that. We'll roll it together with the fusion blasters. Looking for 5s. A single 5 would be good. How about 3? Uh-oh. 3s to wound. 1. It's AP -4.
Cuts right through.
Cuts right through. I'll not command reroll. I think that should be enough to get rid of him. Yeah, 4 wounds. He's gone. 5 wounds, actually, we could have chosen. Okay, so aggressor's gone. But that's my Overwatch finished. Attack Marine's going to go in as well. Ooh, here it comes. If he can make it, it's a little bit of a stretch.
That's 9.
Oh, 9. He'll be in. No problem. Attack Marine goes in. Okay, so he'll make it in against the Ghost Kill. Okay, so charge is going across here. We're going to Overwatch with these. 3 can see. We'll see if the 4th one can. So he can't see. It's too tight. So we'll go for these 3. So I'll roll 3 fusion blasters. And even 5s. And we got 1. It's 2s for a wound. It comes through. It's 2d6 choosing the best. We'll take the 2, just about bringing one of the Marines down. One at the back, yeah, regular Marine. Okay, and then we'll go for plasma, which will be 4 shots. We're not going to stop the Marines here. 2 hits, 3s to wound. They're both wound, -3. 2 saves are 6+. Save 1. Okay, it's just a wound taken. Okay, so here comes the charge. It's about a 5 or a 6 is going to do it. Should be quite doable. There's a 6, 9. Okay, in they go. The plan was to disrupt the Crisis battlesuits. That'll cut down their firepower. Well, it'll stop their firepower, so good move. Yeah.
Tech Marine.
Tech Marine getting to fight. Yeah, there's a lot of disruption going here against the Tau. So the Marine, there's one Marine in combat with both those vehicles. Ray's not going to reinforce that combat. It's going to leave it as it is, just to cause as much disruption to those hammerheads as possible. So their firepower's deadly enough, but they've been caught out in close combat here. No, they sent themselves in, actually, into close combat, and it's causing issues. So Ray's just lining up his attacks, I think with the Tech Marine, first of all.
Alright, so the first one is with the, what's it called, servo arm. You get 1 attack.
Yep.
Hitting on a 3. It hits. It's strength 8.
3's to wound.
Wounds. AP minus 2 and 3 damage.
This could be enough to kill me off. It is. Come on, Rio. I do. I've got 4.
Or are those your...
No, I don't. Yeah, no, I don't. I don't have any. So there is no choice to make. He's gone. The Chris Comiskey ghost kill is no more. He's gone. And if you want to push forwards, you can. It's a little bit daunting heading off towards this Tau zone, but Ray's going to tuck him in there against the terrain. Okay, but mission accomplished. Ghost kill's finally been cut down. So charging Marines across here with the Sergeant is 13 attacks. Okay, Ray's going to save the CP. So that's base of 2 attacks plus 1 on the charge. Sergeant's an extra attack, so 13. It's just the fact that the crisis battle suits have been disrupted is the key element here.
And 5s?
Yeah. I think you're going to bring one of the models down.
4.
Yep, 2 wounds. So I'll lose a model. Put a wound onto another, like so.
Punch back.
Yeah, we could strike back. There's not too much that we can do. So it's going to be 2 attack space, 3 for the leader. Looking for 5s. And 3s to wound. We'll force a save. Might kill a Marine if this has failed. Passed on a 6. So next I'll fight with long strike across there. We get a hit. We get a wound. A save required, 3+. Go! Ray can fight back. Against, guess...
I did not charge, so just the 3.
Yes, the Sergeant, yep. 5s.
1.
3s. No, so I'll take a wound. Is that my first wound?
Yep.
Yeah, dropping down to 12. And then I'll try and strike back with hammerhead number 2. Who gets 2 hits. Yes! 3s. No, I'll come... Okay. Why am I saying come on real? I've got no CP. 1 save of 3+. Use the Ray Cross dice. You're going to save it. Oh, just about. Oh, it would have been so handy to bring him down. Would have freed up those 2 vehicles. Okay, so morale's not going to be a problem for those. Turns coming to an end. Crisis battlesuits have just lost 1. They'll be okay. So we'll bring the Space Marine turn 3 to a close at this stage. But again, tactically doing well, causing some damage against the Tau. Have now lost the ghost kill. Drones have taken a heavy toll this turn. But other units that are alive are being tied up. This is another element, tactical element that's taking place here. My battlesuits are tied up. Both hammerheads are tied up, so disastrous situation in that regard. We'll go on to the 3rd turn of the game. We'll calculate points to the Space Marines at this stage first. It's 37 points to the Space Marines, just 5 to the Tau at this stage. So strategic scan, nothing else coming through for that. No more assassinate, but Oath of Moment coming in points up to 8 now, possibly 9 if no morale caused at the end of the battle round. And then there's that deadly 15 points for primaries, making a huge difference as well. Tau have got to clear objectives, hold objectives, and get these primaries flowing. Otherwise, they have lost. We'll go on to turn 3 for the Tau next. Okay, turn 3 for the Tau. As you try and remedy the situation, really to stand any chance in this game, I must clear and hold 3 objectives. My 2 home objectives and that central objective. So we're trying to work towards that plan. Granting reroll 1s for our shooting here with the Ethereal. Breaches to hold the position here. The commander's moved around the corner just to let loose of his firepower, just a regular move from him. And the two hammerheads are remaining close to combat. The idea is to try and kill that marine with one of them, and then the other one will be freed up to shoot. And then backing out to close combat here with the crisis battle suits. That's pretty much all we can do. Over across the other side, in that corner, just tucked behind those barrels, is a strike team, and they have performed retrieve Octarius data. That's 2 out of 4 completed for that. But 0 points picked up for primaries. Tragically, that's costing the Tau dearly in this game. We'll go on to the shooting phase next.
I really wish that Devilfish wasn't as high point as it would, because Devilfish seemed like a great unit, but what's 130 points for that?
I know, yeah. Devilfish is a great model as well, but not. It's just too much of a point sink here, just a fish tank, really, isn't it? Just moving stuff around the table. Now, as we're talking about our plan, if the Tau do clear all 3 objectives, that puts the Space Marines under pressure, because they'll only get 5 points per turn for their primaries. So a big fight. I think the central objective is going to be quite key in this game.
Yep.
We've got one Tau commander facing off against a load of HQs and some Eradicators, so some hard work to do. So I will use Long Strike to point blank fire into the face of one of Ray's Marines. No offence, but we will fire heading to 2.
Yep.
We do. And he's on a wound.
Yep.
Just 2 to kill him then. Good. But, oh, just about. Marine gone. Okay. So what we're going to do now is fire hammerhead number 2. It's actually, this is the Michael Fryer second hammerhead here. So we're going to fire the high capacitance railgun. Solid shot is heavy 4d3. Going to go into the Marines that are just tucked around the corner there. So I'll shift target onto them. Ooh. We're looking at about 10 shots, I think. Yeah. 10 shots, needing 2s. We'll need 3s to wound, strength 6, and then it's AP -1. So 6 saves of 4+. Okay, that's enough to kill 2 Marines. Quite a significant result. We'll put the smart missile systems into them as well. So looking at 2s. Then we're looking at 3s. It's good work from the hammerheads here. Yeah, 4 more saves of 3+. And another wound caused. Okay. So we've got a marksman here. Don't forget, we'll put him onto the Eradicators if we can. We do. I'll spend a CP on that to boost it. We do. So 3 Markalite hits on the Eradicators. That means we can fire the last of our rockets from here against them. Okay. So there's 1 CP. Any stratagems going to be used here?
Not currently.
Okay. So heavy rail rifles are going to go into the Tech Marine. They can see him. And then the plasma rifle shots are going to go through there against those Marines just tucked around the corner. So plasma rifles at longer range. So it's going to be 4 shots, needing 4s. Nothing. Let's hope we do better with the heavy rail rifles. 4 shots, needing 4s, rerolling 1s. Yes, 3 hits. There's trouble for this Marine here. He's Primaris. His toughness 5 or?
Yeah, he's tough 4.
2s. So 2 make it through at AP -4.
So 1 wound automatically from the 6.
The mortal wound, yep. I think you can claim cover though. So 2 saves of 6+.
Oh.
His infantry. He has blocked 1.
Okay. And yeah, and he's going to get a 2-up save, so.
Yeah, AP -4. You're doing 5s then, but still only 1 blocked. D6 damage. 3.
Which goes to 4, and he has
5.
5.
He's still alive. Oh, how infuriating. He lives. Only because he's Primaris. Okay, this is exceptionally tricky trying to allocate shots from these. So I'm going to go for 2 missiles. The last 2 Seeker missiles that we have are going to go into the Eradicators. I'm going to do 2 high yield missile pods into them. Then I'm going to do a smart missile system into the Tech Marine, who's just there. And then I'm going to do high yield missile pods, 2 of them, and smart missile systems into the Marines just over there as well. So it's a mega split. With the broadsides, both of us, we know where shots are going. We'll go for the 2 rockets first, or the 2 missiles into here. So looking for 4s, rerolling 1s. We do get 2 hits, that's good news. 3s to wound though, strength 8, toughness.
Goes to 4's transhuman.
Sorry, yes. Crucially, transhuman physiology has been played here by Ray. We still get the wounds though. Ooh, good result. -2.
So
No cover.
Nope.
No, no cover. The
5
two.
ups.
Do block 1. God. I'm looking at the Raycross dice. We'll just roll. I should have used the Raycross dice.
What'd you get?
I got a 1.
1.
Infuriating. So it's just a 1 wound take. I have to leave it at that. Okay, right. So we'll now go for the high yield missile pods. So it's going to be just 8 shots. Looking for 4s, rerolling 1s, thankfully. Damn, it's dismal. The ethereal helps a little. We'll go for 3s to wound, becomes 4s to wound for transhuman. 3 make it through, -2. So 5 ups. Quite an important roll here. Oh, come on, please. 2 5s and a 6. Oh, just, yeah. You say it in a much more civilised tone compared to the barbarian I usually have to listen to, James, and his loud chanting. Okay, so, yes, the eardrum breaker with his chanting. Now, we'll go for smart missile system. We're carrying with what we declared here. So 5, 6, 7, 8. These shots are going into the... Try and pick off the single wound on the Tech Marine. So rerolling that one. Good hits coming through. 3s to wound. This surely should be the end of him. 5 at -1.
2 up base.
3 ups. Got him.
No, he's gone.
Finally. Okay. Primaris Tech Marines no more. He was just tucked around the corner. But he's gone. Okay. Next, high yield missile pod. Or 2 of them going into the Marines just tucked around there. It'd be great to get rid of these if we can. We've got a good set of hits coming through. 3s to wound. And we've got 5 wounds coming through. You're going to get cover. So okay. -2, then +1. So 4 ups. Important roll. Another one. Block 2. We could do this. D3 on the first one. He was on a wound though, wasn't he?
Yes.
So we got him anyway. D3 on the next one. Got him. And D3 on the next one. Got him. Okay, squad. Oh, boy. Finally wiped out the squad across there. So that's cleared them out of the way. And I think that's pretty much helped us to secure that objective. So that's good news. Okay. So we had declared the smart missile systems against that target, but they've been wiped out. So all that we're left with now, really, is the Tower Commander.
Yep.
Okay, it's all down to him. Okay, so the Commander, I can't pick on these characters because the Eradicators are still alive, all 3 models. So we're going to just put all 3 shots into the Eradicators. So here we go, needing 2s.
Yep. 3 or 4 shots, I think.
4 shots. Now, you're on transhuman still. It still remains in play. 2s. There's a dreaded 1. There's nothing I can do about it. 4s to wound. It's a big roll here.
Yep.
Just the 1. It's AP -4. I'll take 2d6. Pick the 4. So we've picked off one of the Eradicators. But crucially, this command party in the middle and 2 Eradicators do remain. So we're not going to get the central objective. And that could prove as a game changer for the tower here. So that'll end the turn for us. We'll make a 6-inch move. We'll bug out of trouble. So we've pulled the commander back to here. Behind this building's not so safe with the Lancer nearby. So that's it. No charges take place. Turn comes to an end here. But you can see the tower just constantly held back. We can't push forwards. The aggression here from the Space Marines is certainly paying off. We'll give you an update and score at this stage, but Space Marines no doubt still in the lead. Okay, so we've picked up 3 more points to engage in all fronts. We have units in all 4 table quarters. So that's good news. So that puts the tower on 8 to 37. Oh dear. We'll go on to turn 4 now for the Space Marines. All right, movement's complete on turn 4 for the Space Marines, actually picking up just 5 points for primaries. These 2 objectives secure, but the model at the middle wasn't, with the Tech Marine being slain. It's now been recaptured, though, as Reyes moved troops up. So the Eradicators pushing forwards, Captain and Lieutenant just behind. Assault Intercessors approaching the centre of the table as well. There's an advanced move for them also. Marines shifting around here. They may well try and tie up the crisis battle suits again, holding position here. Marines now on this objective, and then around the other side of the table there's not much. Yeah, there's
just shuffled around here to get in range of that objective.
Combat squad on top of the objective across the other side. Okay, that's movement done. shooting phase next. So Eradicators are going to fire. There's 2 of them. They're going to try and annihilate Commander Ghosttide to make him into a proper ghost here. Nothing I can do, just got to watch the dice rolling take place. 3s. Rerolling 1s for the captain. God, that's going to be enough to kill me if the wounds come through. There's a dreaded lieutenant there to help out with the wounds. Oh. Oh. No, let me just check. My toughness must be 5.
Yes, your toughness is 5.
So 1's made it through. You've got a command reroll.
Let me check range, though. I might be on D6 plus
2.
No, I'm just out.
Short of 6.
In that case, I must command point.
Now's the time.
Sure.
The Raycross dice to kill the commander. Got it.
Oh, it did work out.
It did work, okay.
So that's AP minus 4.
Yeah, straight through. Trying to think, is there anything I can do?
He's not a 2-up save, is he?
No. I don't think so. I think you just get an extra wound with him. He's the Enforcer Battlesuit. No, he's 3+. You're okay. He's gone. We can say goodbye to him. Yes. 5 wounds plus... Oh, no.
No plus. He's alive.
There is no plus. He is alive. He's a 6-wound model.
The Raycross die betrayed me. He wants to support the Channel armies.
I don't know what to say. Commander lives with 1 wound left. Oh, we've escaped. Commander Ghosttide lives, but only just. And I'm sure he's going to be shot at by other stuff. So it's not over for him yet. Lieutenant can see, so there's more firepower to come. Lieutenant. Yeah, Captain and Lieutenant can see to pick off the last wound on the commander. Oh, what a shame. If we live, though, we'll fusion blast the life out of your character, so no pressure. Right.
And 4s, because it's strength 5 for the Bellicose.
Just the 1. What's the AP minus?
It will only be AP minus 1 in Assault Doctrine.
4+.
2 damage, though.
Patreons are all gone. It's 2 damage, yeah. So 50-50 chance to keep the captain alive, or the commander. Ghosttide, come on. Ah, he's gone. He's dead. 2 damage. He's gone. Yeah, he can go. Removed from play.
Go join the drones.
Yeah, this is the dead part across here. Well done. Target destroyed. Okay, so we'll press on to more firepower here. Yeah, Lancers are going to fire here, or the Lancer will fire. So the Lance weapon's going to go into the broadsides. The Stubber's going to go upstairs, and then the smaller stuff, the Stormbolters, are going to go into these.
So, Stubber?
Yes, 4 shots.
5s?
Yes, because of damage.
Yep.
3s to wound. So I'm not dying. I've got plenty of... Well, I've got 2 wounds left.
AP minus 1.
6 up? No. Okay, so another wound taken. No, he's gone. I thought it was 4 wounds, but he is actually 3. So removed from play.
Arms into the breachers.
Yes. 4 shots.
3 hits.
Oh yes, because you bracket. 3s to wound.
2 AP dash.
3 ups. Got 2. Ah, disaster. Those 2 gone. Okay, we'll mark them up with 2. Breachers still quite comfortably holding on to the objective though. It's been their job throughout the game. And 2 lance shots. Yeah, here it comes into the...
These will be on 4s because of the optics.
Okay. Missed. Okay. Okay, so some Dakar now into the Crisis Battlesuits, just trying to whittle them away. So 8 shots. And then we're looking for
5s.
5s to wound. You're going to charge me again as well, aren't you?
4 AP minus 1.
2 more wounds. It's enough to bring a suit down. It's already on this one here, so it's the one at the back. That's the situation now. 2 of them left. Yeah, those. They're heading off in this direction, going against the broadsides.
No, the ethereal.
Yeah, I'm going to try and snipe a character.
I don't have rapid fire anymore. So, 5 shots.
Yep. This is assassinate here, tactical option. 3s. Right, that might be enough to kill him. We'll check to see what my options are here. I wonder if drones can help
I think the Ethereal can take drones, so let's take a look.
Yeah, we'll have a look. I'll tank it on the drones. They are allowed. So there's 3 have come through.
Yep.
Yeah, so the first drone, no, it goes through to the Ethereal. The next drone takes it. The next drone takes it. We'll try and resurrect those drones. We do one of them, so one drone will survive. One at the back, yep. And the Ethereal will take a wound, like so. Okay, so that's the situation. So rapid fire shots across the other side. That's with the intercessors just going into long strike. Try and knock off a few wounds if possible. 3s. 5s are good. 2. -1. Passed. It's -1, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so passed both of those. I think that's firepower complete.
And charge.
Oh, okay. Well, Overwatch for free.
Yep.
It's one of the upsides for the tower. So this is the Vagabond squad. We'll see what they can do on their Overwatch. So I'll go Plasma first. We're going to try and pick off this first wound. So that's 2 shots. Nothing. And then we'll go Fusion Blasters. Nothing. Oh, no. Just hope for a snake eye charge. Here it comes. No, it's enough. In they go. Okay, so we've got 13 attacks coming through on the charge.
On 3s.
Yep. Lovely little hits. Look at that. And then we'll go for 5s to wound. So there's a few.
1. 4 at AP -1 for Assault Doctrine.
Of course it is, yeah. 4 pluses. We blocked 3, but a wound comes through, which means we're still okay. We're not going to lose any more models. We'll put it onto that one there, keeping the squad commander alive. We'll do our attacks back, and in 5s, we get 2. 3s to wound. We do, we cause 2.
Ooh, killed him.
Got him. Okay, so we've slain a Marine, which is this one here. And that's it. So that's the situation. Morale's not going to be a problem for anybody here. We just took a casualty, so did Ray. 2 casualties here is no problem for those. So, and the Ethereal's in range to grant his leadership to them. So morale's not going to be a problem. We'll calculate points at this stage. I think tactically Space Marines have it here, but we'll give you an idea of the point score at this stage. God dear, points-wise, damage has been pretty even on both sides. Even to the point of saying perhaps we've caused more damage against the Space Marines. A lot of stuff's been removed from play. But 52 points to 8. It's all about the objectives and picking up points during the game. But we'll press on with the tower. We'll go on to their 4th turn for them next. Okay, so situation here for the Tau. Points picked up 5. Yeah, 5 for primaries. Rerolling 1s. We've moved these across just to get their shots in this direction. We've tweaked these a little bit. A few shots might be able to come across here. We've got the broadside still. The Ethereal's just moved behind. There's 1 drone with those as well to help protect them. Then across here, these are backed out again. Their firepower been heavily disrupted by these Marines. That's them. That's the Vanguard, or the Vagabond unit there. Then round the other side, pretty good here from the tower. So we've turned up with these. I was going to retrieve Octarius data, but instead we're going to scan. We've moved these out from here. I'm going to scan there. The idea is to try and clear and hold these 2 objectives and pick up some points for the secondary. Both hammerheads have moved around in this direction. Solid shot, available smart missile systems and so on. The idea is to try and pummel the Marines, get them off of here, scan and hold these 2 objectives. That's the plan. That's the aim. We'll see what happens. We'll go on to shooting phase for the tower next. So I'm going to fire long strike first. We're going to put the solid shot into him, and then we'll go smart missile systems into the close unit of Marines. So play it that way. So smart missile systems needing 2s. Then we need 3s to wound. Yes, 3 at no minus. 666. Right, okay, forget that idea. We'll go for solid shot into the lieutenant. Here we go. Don't roll a 1. That's it, I've had enough. CP. 2s. Got him. AP -4. D6 damage. 3. Didn't kill him. He will survive. Primaris lieutenants have 4 wounds, I believe. Maybe 5.
Yeah, 5.
5 wounds. Okay, just trying to pick off that character, but we've failed to do so. Bit of firepower here. 4s, good shooting. But it's going to be 6s to wound because it's coming in at strength 6. There's 2 have made it through. No minus with these, just our maximum range against toughness 8. Both saves passed. Okay, hammerhead number 2 going to fire across here against these marines. So the high capacitance blast option is heavy 4d3. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9 shots. Needing 2s. Yeah. Needing 3s. Okay, 4 saves at -1, so 4 ups. Killed a marine, not good enough. Our plan's a bit too much of a stretch here. This is the smart missile systems. 3s to wound. Oh, terrible wounds coming through, so just 2 at normal save of 3+. Passed those as well. Part of the plan was to try and get rid of them, but it's not happening here. We'll figure out what to do next. Okay, firepower with these. 4 solid shots across here. We've moved those. It's going to be 5s. And then 8 shots of the plasma into the eradicators. So plasma. 3s to wound. Strength 6. 2 come through. Oh, I could be doing so much better. -3. You can claim cover there, but not on snake. Not on snake eyes. 2 wounds caused. Surely we've brought 1 down.
What are the eradicators?
Yeah. No?
No, you killed the wounded one last.
Okay. Oh, the agony here. Okay, we'll go for 4 shots. Coming across here, need 5s. A couple of hits would be great. We do get 2. 4s to wound. Oh. Okay, moving on. So I'm going to split firepower. That is the risk we've got to take. So we're going for... Oh. Smart missile systems are going over there to try and flush out those marines. Highly unlikely, but we'll give it a go. High-yield missile pods are going to try and finish off that lieutenant, and high-yield missile pods are going to take on the eradicators. So we'll do 8 shots into the eradicators first of all. So we need to wipe them out. We'll reroll 1s for the ethereal. Not getting our hits here. 3s to win them. No! Just the 1 at -2. No cover this time. And save though. Oh, the eradicators remain. That's not good. We said we would strike the lieutenant to try and get rid of him, which we've hit him well here. 3s to wound. Oh! Quadruple 1. -2. Saved? No, because he can claim cover behind that building. Okay. And then we'll go...
Is that just 1 wound, or is that a... What was that, just a...
That's 3 wounds. That is 3 wounds on him.
Yeah, what was that, just a 1 damage weapon?
That was a D3.
Oh.
No, you blocked it. You rolled a 4.
Oh.
Because you've got cover. Just about.
Okay.
Yeah. We don't ignore cover those shots. So now smart missile systems going into the Marines. Now that will be 16 shots. So they're all going into them. Looking for 4s. We'll re-roll our 1s. Look at the misses. Not good. Okay. And then 3s to wound. Need a really good roll. It's not bad. Is 6 enough? Is the question. Would that do it?
There's 4 Marines left.
Oh no. Okay. So you will survive. 4s.
1.
Yeah. Ooh, casualties coming through.
2 Marines killed.
Okay. Morale's not going to bust. They are Ultramarines with +1 to the leadership, so they'll be okay. But Ray will remove 2 more models from play. His intercessors have done hard work in this game. They've helped claim objectives and have proved to be one of the more resilient parts of the Space Marine force. But it's tough enough. The whole army's tough enough. But the sheer number of intercessors has helped very much indeed. Look at them. Here, spread onto objectives, really helping out in the game. So shooting phase is finished. The tower plan has failed. Because we won't be able to get that scan across there for sure. That one will probably go ahead. We'll calculate points at the end of the term. 4 here for the tower. So 53 points now for the Marines, with over moment, no morale, no falling back. So another point picked up for that. 16 points to the tower. They've managed to gain some points for engaging all fronts, and the 5 points of primaries. So we've got some points coming through, but it's still a low score. So end of turn. The Space Marines, I think, do have victory, but we'll press on to their turn 5 just to finish the game off at this stage and see what kind of tally Ray is able to pick up here with his Space Marines. Okay, so movement done on turn 5 here. Marines closing in to disrupt the crisis battle suits yet again, holding position with these. Assault intercessors pushing through. There's the Marines across there on the objective. Ray plans to try and disrupt that for the tower as much as possible. Captain and Lieutenant just taking shelter behind here. There's no point walking into an avalanche of Overwatch across there. And then the Lancers lined up here for the final showdown against the 2 Hammerhead gunships. That's movement done. Oh, don't forget these boys. Eradicators moving through as well. So, shooting phase next. 10 shots with the intercessors going after the drone. This is the correct order here, just to eliminate those. Or the last one. Looking for 3s. Looking for 4s. Ray just wants to make sure this thing goes. This pesky drone. That should do it. 7, 6. 4 ups. Ooh. 2 5-ups. Almost. Okay. Finally got him. That's the last of the drones. Okay, so I'm guessing Eradicators.
We'll start with the Lancer.
Yeah.
Small arms fire into those there. And the long range shot into long strike.
Yeah, very cool. Look at it all across the other side of the board, going into long strike here.
So we'll start with the small arms fire.
You could finish him off on an extremely good roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 at -1.
Yep. Fouled one. Okay.
Yeah, I'll be outside of range, so...
Stormbolters.
Okay.
Dice roll's good.
3, but you'll get cover, a full cover for this one.
No. Oh, 1, yes, for cover. 2 from here?
Yes. And then the big one.
Yeah, right, okay. So this is, it's a slim chance, but there is a chance. 2 shots. We'll see if the hits can come through first of all. 2 pluses. No, it's less than that. That's
matter.
missed. Oh, because of the damage. You'd rate these things when they're on their full bracket, but damage has been heavy and the shots have missed their mark here. Yeah, Eradicators onto the hated broadsides here. They can get their hits. Oh, Captain.
Yep.
This could be enough. Lieutenant. Yes. AP minus.
4.
Right. So I want to know if I'm infantry. There's a couple little things maybe. We're starting a 2+ save as well, so a few things to check. No, we're not infantry, so we don't get it. So it's 2 saves of 6+. You never know. We do save 1.
Okay. D6.
D6 damage. 2? Come on, reroll.
Sorry there. So how many wounds do they have?
They have 6.
Okay.
Come on, reroll. You'd need a 3 or more.
No, I'll save the command point.
Okay. 7 of them? Yeah, 7 shots to the bolt pistols, or heavy bolt pistols, going into the regular Tower Fire Warriors.
On 3s. And then on 3s. Lieutenant. Because he's over there.
Oh yes, 3 or 1s. Fine. 4.
Okay. 4 AP minus. Assault gives you pistols, right?
Yeah.
AP minus 2.
Okay. Stairs will give us cover. It's not going to help. 4 dead. Ouch. So that means with the Marines there, you can try and execute the squad leader.
Yep.
To wipe me off the objective, and you're now counted as claiming it as well. Oh boy. So that kicks us off that objective. That's going to mess up our primaries here. So yeah, Ray making sure, doing a good job here at stopping the tower from picking up points. Yep. So rapid fire shots coming in now with 4 dice. Needing 3s. 3s again. No. A bit of rapid fire across here. 6 shots. 3s. And then 5s.
2.
Okay. Fouled 1. It's not enough to kill him. Still a wound remaining on that model. Looking something like that. Okay, so shooting phase finished. Any charges? Assault intercessors. It's worth a go, just to see if they can get in. There's obviously a 10-inch charge. There's an assault across here as well to take place.
I'll push on that one, definitely.
Yep.
So let's do that one first.
Okay. Right. The hesitancy here is Overwatch. That could be a problem. To put Overwatch here first of all. So 3 fusion blaster shots. I'd love to get these hits coming through. No. And then 2 plasmas. Nothing.
That's a 9.
In they go again. It's just a straightforward mission from these. Disrupt the tower. Firepower.
I'm gonna leave them there because that way, in case you try to push into the objective, there's models to block the center.
Fine. Okay. So we've got this combat here to resolve. This is the only one taking place.
2.
It's 10.
Okay. 3s.
Okay. 5s. Bit of AP -1 going on here as well. If the wounds come through, which a few do.
3.
4 ups. Yeah, we fail 1, which is enough to bring down another model. We'll fight back with the squad leader, who gets a hit and gets a wound. So regular save of 3+. This is the Chasui fighting here. Okay, passed on a 5. That's combat's resolved. No morale issues. Yes, there is for my lone fire warrior. It's 4.
Plus 4,
4,
8.
8. Failed. Take him off. That's the end of him. Away he goes. Tower been rattled by the Space Marines in this game. We have not been allowed to breathe in this battle, and it's cost us dearly from a tactical point of view. Damage has come through. Tower firepower has been scary enough, but tactically we've been outwitted and outclassed in this fight. Well, really, the battles... It's kind of over. The tower have got a turn where they can move on to objectives and so on. So it's not quite over yet. We'll give you a score at this stage before we move on to the final turn for the tower. So 61 points to 16 at this stage here. So Space Marines ahead by a long shot. A bit of pride though for the tower. We'll see what we can do. See if we can pick up some more points here for this game. We'll go on to the 5th and final turn for the tower next. Okay, so for the tower, we're going to perform Retrieve Octarius data across here. Hold position across here with these. Hold position across here and grant reroll 1s. Hold position across there with the breaches, and then backing out a close combat with the lone crisis battle suits. Pretty much all we could do. The aim is to try and clear the Marines off of there. That'll free up that objective. We'll claim 15 primaries, 15 points of primaries at the end of the game, if we can do that, because you're scoring your primaries at the end of the turn instead of at the start, so chance for the tower to pick up some points for that. A scan was successful, so 3 points came in for that, and then Retrieve Octarius data has been performed over there, so we will get some points coming through. We'll close the gap here to try and earn or gain, retain some respect. We'll go on to shooting phase next. So we'll shoot everything we have into there with these. So 4s with the heavy guns, heavy air rifles. That's rerolling 1s for the ethereal. He's nearby. He is. Yep. 3s to wound. Miserable. I've had enough of this. I'm going to use my CP and reroll. Still don't get it. Oh, toughness 5. AP -4. So we will D6 damage. 4 wounds. So another eradicator gone. But they've endured very well. So that's that one remains. Plasma going into them. Another 8 shots. Should have done the plasma first. Rerolling 1s. Plasma might be enough here. It might be enough. We've got 5. 3s to wound. 3 make it through. This could be it. AP -3. A 6 required. Oh! 2 wounds.
Just put those right back.
Okay, yeah, he survives.
So, big myth. Okay.
Breaches across here and in 4s. Sixes. 1. No minus. Got him. Okay, so wound cause dropping down to 2. No firepower across here. We've got hammerheads available. I think that may well... No, we've got these. We have got these. So we'll go for... smart missile systems must take on those Marines. They've got to go. And then we'll do the high-yield missile pods. It doesn't really matter where they fire, but I'm going to put one of them... Oh, boy. Yeah, I'll put one set from one of the models into the Eradicator, and then we'll do the rest into the heavy, or the intercessors, the assault intercessors. So, let's get rid of this Eradicator. Rerolling ones. Look at that. If there was useful enough, yeah, he's helped swing that around a bit. 3's to wound at strength 7. 3. Minus 2. So 3 at 5+. Got him, finally. Eradicator. Eradicated. Then we'll do 8 shots into the assault intercessors. Just looking something like that. 2 wounds. Minus 2. Okay. D3 on the first one, got him, and D3 on the next one. 2 models slain from that squad as the rockets come in. And then the smart missile systems to try and clear away those Marines. This is the main aim here. So how many Marines on that objective? There's 2. Let's try and clear out. Here we go. We'll re-roll our 1s. Okay, so we're just going to remove these. We've got enough hits to get the wipeout. 5's to wound. Sorry, 3's to wound. Strength 5, toughness 4. We've done enough. It's all down to the dice roll. Minus 1 in total, ignoring light cover. So 6 saves of 4+. Survived! Well done. Another Marine slain, but the Sergeant will live. Oh, okay. We'll go for long strike. Point blank in the face of that Marine. With the smart missile systems as well. Yeah, we'll play it that way. Smart missile systems.
I don't know if the gun depresses enough.
Yeah, it'll be enough. All hit. Lots of wounds here, so you might well get picked off by the missiles. 6 saves of 3+. So it'll probably be enough. Got him. Okay, and we negate the heavy rail rifle, the rail gun. And then hammerhead number 2. Heading down in this direction against this tank. See if we can take the Gladiator out. The smart missile systems will fire ahead to here. It's not really relevant. It's just the 2 shots here. Needing 2s. Here we go. 2 hits. 3's to wound. 1 wound comes through. Minus 4. 2 or more. And that summarises this game for the Tau. A 1. Knocking him down to 1 wound left. And that's it. I can't reach him. Yeah, we'll do the smart missile systems. That'll round the game off here. Okay. 2s. And then 3s. Yeah, a nice way to finish. 6 saves to make. No minus. 3 ups. And the Marine brought down the wound on another. Okay. So again, you see the damage is coming through for the tower. It's not too bad. But they've been kept around the fringes, the outskirts of the battlefield, and have been disrupted throughout the game, and it's cost them dearly. At points, then we'll give you a final score. Tau have lost. We'll give you a final score here as this game comes to a close. Yeah, so Tau did lose, but the score line was a lot closer than we expected. So points array then. 30 points of primaries, well done. Oath of Moment, excellent in this game, maxed out at 15. Assassinate was good as well. The Tower Commander and the 2 markers as well brought down the Firesight Marksman. 10 points picked up for that. Strategic Scan, that was disrupted at to some degree for the Space Marines, so a total score of 61. The Tau, a surge at the end there, 15 points been picked up for primaries, so 20 points for that. Engage was good for us in this game, 11 points. Retrieve Octarius data was good, 3 of those successful, so 8 points. And the scan, we did manage to scan twice, so 6 points picked up for that. So we jumped from 16 points to 45. So 61 points to 45. It's not the outright slaughter that was expected. The Tau did make a late surge in the game, but it was too little, too late from them. Heavy damage on both sides. I would say the Tau have more hardware on the board, but tactically they have lost here. 65 or 61 points to 45 is the final score. Okay, so we're talking about units of the game for both sides. Now it's plenty of options for both armies. I mentioned the Tau first, so the broadsides here, scary firepower, and then also honourable mention to the. I'm going to give it to the hammerheads here. Their manoeuvrability was good, working their way around the flank. Their firepower was pretty consistent, despite the disruption. They were disrupted for a couple of turns, but on the turns they were available, their firepower was scary enough. I think it was the early part of the game they took out the Lancer.
Yeah. The Lancer, and then just this later part of the game, because I wasn't able to get any anti-tank by them, they
swung around, a bit scary. Yeah, working as a pair, they're pretty good. Honourable mention to these, though, their firepower nasty enough. If there was clear line of sight, they'd have the area pretty well covered. But so limited firepower from them, but when they did shoot, it was pretty good. And just turn after turn, just that grinding firepower coming through. So I'll give it to Hammerheads, though. For the Space Marines, it's regular intercessors. They've worked hard throughout the game. These squads have been grabbing and holding objectives. They've been taking on Tau smaller units as well. Their DACA and firepower has been contributing also. So regular intercessors will take unit of the game. Honourable mention, though, to the Warlord trait that grants objectives secured to other units.
Rights of War.
Rights of War. It particularly helped in the centre. That's where Ray intended to drive through right from the start of the game. That's what he did, and it helped in the fight for that central objective. A real nasty, vicious fight took place in the middle, but it was the Space Marines in the end that prevailed in that central battle. So that's units of the game for both sides. Big thanks to Ray Cross for taking part. He's watched the channel for a number of years, but now gets to take part in the game. And he's got himself a victory against the hated Tau. James will be happy. An Ultramarines successor chapter has hammered the Tau in this game, where James has struggled. A successor chapter has had success. So, good game. Keep a lookout for more Challenger Scorpion games. Good to be playing these games once again. For more battle reports, check out the games on YouTube, and then now on YouTube channel membership as well. Hope to play more Challenger Scorpion battles in the future, so you can take a look out or keep a lookout for those. But thanks again to Ray Cross for coming down. Good game. Great battle. Thanks for watching, and silver level Patreons, Darren Gardner, Denny Wright, Peter Goodall, Zachary Lee and William Schwaz. Big thanks to them for their support at silver level. Great game. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time.